Hi. I wasn't expecting you to answer the phone. Did I wake you? I'm really sorry. I know it's late, but I just couldn't get any sleep and well, I wanted to talk to you. Of course I'm not homesick. I'm not a kid anymore. But this is the first time in a long time that we've been this far from each other. It feels weird to not have you near me. Oh gosh. What I would have given to bring you here on this trip with me. No, don't be silly. You don't have to fly over here. I'm heading back tomorrow evening anyway, so we should see each other by then. But I did want to hear your voice again. I don't know why, but just by hearing you makes me feel better. No, I'm okay. It's just, you know how these business trips are. There's no time for sightseeing or doing anything fun. It's just getting on a plane and then going to the hotel, then being in a bunch of boring meeting for hours, then heading back to the hotel and going to bed. Even then, I didn't get much sleep. I spent all night getting our crew presentation ready. Yeah, the meetings went great. I think I did my best to show our project, and everyone seemed impressed with the work our group put in. I'm not the lead of my department for nothing. You always told me to. You always told me how smart I was, and you always pushed me to study and work hard. And all that work finally paid off. Yeah, I am really tired. I did have a busy day and everything. But even with all that, I just couldn't go to sleep. No, it has nothing to do with the room I'm in. They actually put us in this really nice hotel. Everything is so clean and so fancy. They served us free meals and we each got our own individual rooms. It also has a very beautiful view. You can see the entire city from here. And the bed is so soft and fluffy. But there's something missing. Something that even this fancy pants hotel doesn't have. Well, that something is you. You have no idea how much I miss you. No amount of pillows, plushies, or blankets could ever replace the feeling of you beside me. What do you mean you don't do anything special? Don't be silly. You do a lot for me, even if you don't realize it. Do I need to remind you what you do to me to make me feel better? When we're in bed, you make sure I'm covered up from head to toe under the blanket. And if I'm feeling sad or lonely, you put your arms around me and hold me tight, my body pressed against yours. You do remember how I reacted when you first did that? I was so surprised. I let out a small yelp, and you got so scared you almost fell out of the bed. But it wasn't because I didn't want you close. It was just because I wasn't used to someone else touching me that way before. I'll admit, it was a little awkward the first few times, but after a while, it became really natural. You're always looking out for me when I'm cold. You make sure to wrap the blanket around us to keep each other warm. If I'm having a bad dream, you always find a way to gently wrap your arms around me without waking me up. But once I feel the warmth from you, all my troubles just fade away. You have no idea how special you are to me. That feeling I get when I'm in your arms, buried in your chest, how your hands holding mine, making sure I'm not cold. And when I look up, I can see my reflection in your beautiful eyes, and that the warm gaze makes me feel warm and fuzzy. I don't have to go through anything alone because you're there to support me. I know that I can just close my eyes and you'll surprise me with your lips against mine. Always so gentle, but pressed just enough to remind me how much you love me. All that just makes me want to hold you even tighter because I'm afraid that I'll lose you if I let go. Even if deep in my heart, I know you'll always be there for me. And I know that I don't have that right now. Makes me feel a little sad, alone. But hearing your voice is helping me at least for tonight. But when I get home, I expect an extra hug and kiss to make up for it. Hello? Are you still there? Gosh, I think you fell asleep. It's okay, baby. I don't blame you. I'm sure you had a busy day too. Besides, it's already pretty late. Only morning in a few hours. I know you'll never admit it, but I can tell that you miss me too. You answered the phone so quickly. I can tell you couldn't sleep either. It might sound a bit selfish and mean, but that makes me happy to know that I matter that much to you, just as much as you matter to me. Don't worry, we'll see each other again soon. Whatever I need to do, I'll make sure you always come with me on all my trips. Maybe we could even take an extra day to sightsee or do something fun. Make it a kind of a weekend vacation. That would definitely change my attitude towards these business trips. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We can talk about it and plan it another day. Preferably when you're awake and able to hear me. Alright, I'm going to get some sleep. See you tomorrow. Good night. I love you.